What is up, boyos? It is a Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Ark Survival Ascended on the Ascension series. We are on Extinction, which you guys know. We are going to be taking on the we just did the Forest Titan, the Ice Titan. So as you guys know, we just beat the Forest Titan in the last video, kind of pretty easy with our tech Tyrannosauruses, which they kind of smoked it. I was pretty surprised with and pretty actually happy about that. I already pre-pulled everything for the for Ice Titan. This is our cool little throne I made. It's the woodland seats for the, or wasteland seats for the wooden chair. Thought it was pretty cool. It's one of those skins. But we're going to be going that way now to take on the Ice Titan. The Ice Titan is going to be the hardest of the two, land Titans technically, that I have to try to tame. So that's going to kind of suck a little bit. The cave is a little bit harder too, but I think we'll do just fine for the most part, specifically because of our Ocedons. So the Ice Titan, same concept. We're going to face it once now to get the second set of heads for it, and then I'm going to go back another time. Well, first off here, let me just get you the coordinates for this, because I don't want to land down there because I will get smoked. Because there are big guys down in there. Whoa, no, maybe not. Okay, maybe good. Oh, no. There's a wolf right there. Let me wipe this thing out real quick. This is not my fighter. Direwolf, of course you're level 90. I see Perlovia's already inside the gateway. Alright, so there's that guy down. Alright, yeah, so the coordinates for this cave, which is right outside the ice biome, are 15-1, 62-8. But yeah, so our plan, we already have everything to face beta. Like I said that in the previous video. So right now we just gathered everything for alpha, and we're gathering more towards the alpha right now, which is what we're doing. So because I'm having to run this 3 additional times, because we have everything from Lost Protocol that we carried over. We're having to run this 2 times for the gamma, or for the beta and the alpha variation, which, like I said, I'm going to have to do it twice just to beat it, to get 2 skulls, or the 2 trophies, and then once I'm going to do it just to tame them. So, like, again, I'll do that all. The next fighting one, I'll be doing probably off-screen. I don't really see a point in me showing you guys the same fight twice. So I'll probably be doing that off-screen. If anything, I'll show you guys the taming of the Titans, because I've never actually tamed the Titans before, so I think that'd be kind of fun to try to show that on screen. Only because it's going to be a challenge. Like I said, I've never done it before, and I think that's going to be really, really cool to do, which might make things for me a little more challenging. And I've never actually beaten the King Titan on Alpha alone. I've done it with other people, but I've never bested him alone. And I'm down to try it because I need the Ascension. And I want the Ascension mainly because after we're done with Genesis this time with this character, we're going to be starting our Ultimate Ascension series, the Ultimate Ark, or whatever I decide to call it. Because I don't like saying the word Ultimate Ascension, or Ultimate Ark, because that's technically was syntax, and he used that first, so I really don't want to be stealing that. But yeah, so we're going to be doing that series more than likely right after we're done with Genesis 1. Because those are going to compile into one another. So between the end of Gen 1 and where Gen 2 comes out, should be more than enough time for me to beat all of the maps, plus anything new that comes out, because we should be getting Dragantopia in between there, which Dragantopia will end up becoming the main series. It'll put the Ultimate series on hold while I'm working on the other series. You know what I mean? Like, it's still going to be happening, no question. It's just the one series is going to be on hold while I'm working on the other one when a new map releases. And I'm not going to be carrying my character over to those newer maps. I don't believe I'll be carrying over the Astraeus character, if anything. Which, that's something I really need to preface. So, the reason I'm doing it this way is this Astraeus Water Buffalo Man is going to have all of the Ascensions just because I wanted to get them on this character. Which, I mean, I guess could be considered redundant, because I'll be doing it twice with a whole new Water Buffalo Man when we do the Ultimate series. But that Water Buffalo Man is going to be completely different than the Astraeus one, because the Astraeus one I want to have available all the way up until we have every Ascension, because if a new map drops or something cool comes out that you need to be a really high level or have an Ascension for, or just anything in general that you would need to be a higher level character for, I kind of want to have that available, and that's what the Astraeus Buffalo Man is going to be for until the Ultimate Series 1 is completely done. And then that's going to be our forever character from here on out, probably. I'm sorry, not probably, more than likely. I don't really see a reason why we would swap off of him once we're done with that point. Because right now, this one is pretty close to that. It's gotten the island, Scorched Earth, and part of Extinction and Lost Colony worked on. Like I said, we got to finish Aberration, which Aberration we're going to do... I think we might have enough time between now and... what the hell just hissed at me? Now and when Gen 1 releases. The only thing that attacks you really in this cave are the bears. If you're on a bigger creature like this. So I can literally just punch my way through everything with my Ocedon and not really have too much of an issue. The bears and the Yetis, I'm sorry, I forgot about the Yetis as I smacked one across the map there. What sucks, though, is we're not getting this super damage output from Kingslime because none of these guys are corrupted or alphas. Which I don't believe either one has alpha variation. That's actually probably for the better. Because imagine these creatures with alpha buffs would be just insane. Which I'm kind of glad I didn't run Arcology on this map right now because there would be alpha direwolves, which would make everything 10 times harder. Because imagine an alpha direwolf buffing up a polar bear that is mate boosted. Yeah, that would not be fun. We're not taking a lot of damage because our armor on this thing is huge, which, speaking of saddle, we're at 184 armor on this. That's why we're doing pretty well. Plus the, I mean, I could just tech suit through this place if I really wanted to. We're getting health back from the Vampiric as well, so that's pretty good. Whee! I'm just going to keep hopping my way on through. I think we need to go up and then down. If I recall right. Because I don't remember this cave as much. I like this one because of what's here. The only thing that's going to suck, really, and this, I mean, really not going to say suck. But when I start my Ascension series, like my full-on Ultimate Ascension, I'm not going to have access to Ocedons until Lost Colony. So I'm going to have to do something else the whole time, which will probably be Acros or something like that, which is going to be easy for me to tame, but not easy for me to utilize for that kind of fight. Well, I mean, it will be, actually. What am I saying? It's going to be just about as easy as the Ocedon, but the Ocedons are going to be so much better because I already have these things super beefed up. I'm not going to do any restrictions like I planned on putting on myself prior, where I was like, oh, I can only use this one thing once and this one thing the other time. We're not going to be doing that this time. So we're going to be facing the main island with access to every creature that's there. The Scorched Earth, same thing. Aberration, same thing. And Extinction, you pretty much need to use Dreadnoughtuses, the Titans, and the Mech to beat the Alpha King Titan. Alright, so what we're going to do is... This is taking forever because it's such a long cave. Let's get airborne. Let's just blitz through this cave with our tech suit. Alright, let's see. That is a red drop. I'm going to leave that there because I honestly, like I said, don't need the drops. The point I'm at, the drops are just extras that I really don't need at this point. Let's drop down here. I believe it's down this pathway here. Ooh, probably should be careful, because a Purlovia could be on any of these ledges and could wipe me out, no question. Yeah, this is a long cave. Honestly, this is a really, really long cave. Rex just yawned and sighed at the same time. I think he's tired. If you don't have a tech suit, you're going to have to run through this. Or, I mean, I don't think you could do a flyer. You could do a Desmodus if you had a Desmodus. That could run through here. That would be cool. But I don't know why you'd have a Desmodus on this map. Specifically. Oh, I passed the artifact. Right there. It's directly in front of me. I got to try to land and get my Ocedon out first, because I'm not going to try to land and grab that and have my armor get schmackered by everything around. Alright, here it is. Good thing I waited. I just sent that Capro flying. Alright, is anything trying to attack me really quick? do I have time? I think we have time. So the coordinates, let me grab this real fast and I'll get back on my guy. Artifact of the Void. Coordinates for that are 75895 inside the cave. Which, like I said, not super hard to get to, just it's a long cave. And if you're not prepared for it, it could be kind of a difficult cave. Oh, hello there, Mr. Direwolf. I did not see you. I was about to land. Over here, which you would have to go down all the way around, walk it all the way that way, up through here, to get to the terminal. Which, luckily, this terminal only has one in and out. One entrance, one exit, same way. So that's kind of perfect. You can somewhat be safe up here. I do believe. Yeah, I think we're all right. Okay, perfect. I was looking for... I see a explorer node over there. We'll have to grab that at some point. I'm not going to throw my other Ocedon out. I'm going to do Rexes again. Just to give these guys some spotlight, because they haven't really had any, other than early on in the series on Astraeus, and up to this point, these guys have been kind of quiet. I'm going to try to do the Hydra Natrix with the Rexes like I promised forever ago. That is still on the table. It's just that's going to be a difficult fight, and I don't know if these guys are prepped and or are ready yet. That's also kind of why I'm doing this way, is just to see what these guys can really do. All right, perfect. Let's see here. What do I need? Corrupt Hearts, Spinal Sails, Theory Claws, and the Artifact. Oh, there it is. So where did that thing go? Didn't I grab it? There it is. We are spawning to the Ice Titan. The Ice Titan is a little bit different of a fight because it can freeze you, which kind of sucks. So you do have to be prepared for that. But he's not terrible as long as you can just power your way through him, which I think will be fine for the most part. I think the Rexes will do okay, and we're going to throw more out once we get there. Alright. Hop on the back of this guy again. Let him materialize. Send those guys into fight. While I throw out some more. And I have to smack this Yudi in the mouth. That's a 150 Yudi as well. That's a terrible thing that I had to smack a 150 Yudi in the mouth. Oh, he ran away. Alright, they lock onto him. They should keep attacking him. I'm gonna just chuck them up there. Same concept with him. I'm gonna have to battle him and kind of tame him with his same process, which I'm kind of not excited for. Oh no, not the big one! No, no, pick you back up. You would get smoked. I think he's trying to get to me. My Rexes are kind of blocking him. And he froze me in place. That, like I said, that is the one thing you have to worry about with this guy, is he can and will freeze you. Luckily, I have good armor on my dinosaurs, so I can kind of take some hits. And we're kind of okay. But this is also a pretty good test to see what these Rexes can and can't handle. And right now, they seem to be doing alright. I see a couple 2000s in there, unless if that's what they're taking. Oh no, run, 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 run. Don't get frozen. Do not get frozen. Jump, do not get frozen. Yeah, see, we'd have to attack those little cyst things on its legs, on its back, on its hands, if I remember right. I think there's one 2453, and I'm frozen again. Oh, some of us aren't frozen. Good, we're still able to get some attacks in. My Drakeling was still attacking. That was kind of funny. Ow. Alright, let's keep fighting this guy. We're not doing terrible against him, honestly. Oh, he's running away. Oh yeah, he's running way away. I have one Tyrannosaurus left on me. Okay, maybe that one didn't want to come out. 867 damage is what they're hitting now. I don't think these guys can have traits. Whoa, I got sent packing. And he froze all my guys. But yeah, those cysts on his legs are what we're going to have to attack. There's one on the back leg, and one, I believe, on his underside. But you have to shoot it with the mech. Whoa, where are you going, dude? There we go. Trying to get them to lock onto him. Bro, what happened? One thing I've noticed that is still bugged out with this, these boss fights is you can get smacked and sent flying across the map. Oh, he just hit them for 1,800 damage. That's a... We just did 4,800. I can't really complain about that. Like that. Like that. Cool. Give me a second. I will bring us back in there. Because I think he's going to heal up. This is one thing that sucks with that fight. Hopefully he doesn't heal up at all. Because now I'm going to have to track down all my Rexes off screen. Alright, no, he didn't heal up. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. How did that happen? How did I perfectly land right in front of him as he was about to drop that attack on us? Ooh. Get airborne, please. Get airborne, please. I'm butt mashing to get up in the sky. Because I know he can hit me with everything. Alright, he went down. Perfect. Okay. Well, I was wondering. It's a mana armor. Of course it is. It's about to get smoked by my Rexes, though. Yep. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Go away. Alright, what did we get? What did we get? Anything good? 4 element. Pretty good. Not really, that's sarcasm. Cannon shell. These are kind of okay. I'm probably going to take them just because, but everything else is kind of trash. I know the cannon shells I could definitely use, but I'm not going to waste my time on them. Let's see, are all my tech Rexes here? I believe they all are right here. Let's take a look at their health really quick. Because that's kind of cool that we were able to take down both bosses with just my tech dinosaurs. Or with just my old dinosaurs. I didn't even have to tame anything new. Let's see, is there anything left in the world? Yep. Oh, no, they got put away now? Let's do baby creatures and tame. Let's cycle this and make sure there's nothing on the map. Nope. Okay, there's nothing else here. Alright, perfect. Those are all our Rexes. Let's see how they look. 30k, 30k, 40. Some of these didn't have full health, so I'm not too worried about what the damage looks like on them. But they seem to be doing really, really well. Honestly, really well. 30k again, 46,000. Yeah, no, they did outstanding in those two fights. Now I just have to, honestly, more or less beat the Desert Titan somehow. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. Haven't made my full decision, but I do want to check one thing really quick and see if there is a countdown timer between fighting. I'm going to go to the Force Titan one just because that's easiest. See if there's a countdown or if I have to wait 6 hours to fight it again. First off, is there any dangers around? No. Okay, let me land. I don't believe... Yep, 5 hours, 37 minutes till we can summon it again. So I've got to wait 6 hours before I can fight it another time, which kind of really isn't a problem, because what I'll do then at that point is I'll probably fight it... wow, that's a lot of Theres. I'll probably fight it with... just to get the drop for it. For the other head, and then I'll probably... wait till the next time I record to do the boss fight itself, where you guys get to see me taming it. So, But I do know now that means 6 hours from now. It's close to like 8 o'clock my time tonight, so I may be able to just run the boss fight quick then. But other than that, that's going to be the end of this video. We are going to be taking on some OSDs off screen, and I kind of just want to get those done and dusted for the most part and not have to deal with getting all of those again later. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys back here next time when we take on the Desert Titan. See you guys then.